For latest updates, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon.
In the pre-assessment era, audit was carried on by the custom officers after assessment, but before payment of duty and customs out of charge. That means before the goods were taken out from the custom station. This was prior to 2011. And even before that, in the manual mode, the same modus operandi existed. What was known as contemporary audit or rather concurrent audit. So when the appraiser assessed the bill of entry, it went to appraiser audit and then many a times to audit AC, and then it came to the group AC for completing the assessment. However, with the introduction of the RMS and self-assessment regime, the entire scope of audit has now been redefined. Accordingly, the Customs Act enacted section 99A based on audit, and audit has to be carried out in most of the cases in the importers or exporters premises. First, let us analyze what is the scope of the audit. The scope of the audit under the Customs Act and the regulations which have been framed talks about post clearance audit, means where facilitation has been provided to the importer, the exporter, and the goods have been cleared or exported. The post clearance audit has emerged where the proper officer under the regulations made can call upon documents for post clearance, and the regulations made also talk about what is the complete scope or rather where can the audit take place. That is what is known as premises based audit. So today we'll analyze in detail the Customs Audit Regulations 2018 made pursuant to enactment of section 99A of the Customs Act 1962. Let's first define the scope of audit under Regulation 2B of the Customs Audit Regulations 2018. Audit includes examination of document, verification of document, licenses, permits, verification of declaration, the entry made under the Customs Act, the shipping bill, the bill of export, the bill of entry, etc. The entry made in the bill of entry or the shipping bill, the bill of export, etc. Or any other document pertaining to import or export of goods, checking books of accounts, drawing of samples, testing the samples, and so on. So the definition of audit itself has been now widened to include each and every minuscule part which may arise when the goods are either imported to India or exported from India. The second definition or the scope of the audit is who an auditee is. Besides the importer and the exporter or the custom broker, the auditee can be anyone directly or indirectly concerned with handling of the goods, such as freight forwarding agents, container freight station operator, warehouse agent, or anyone connected with the import and export of goods, howsoever described. In other words, anyone directly or indirectly concerned with clearing and forwarding of the goods under the Customs Act or any other law for the time being in force is covered within the ambit and scope of an auditee. Another feature about the regulation is the audit report. Another feature is the audit report are the findings made by the custom officer pertaining to levy of duty, tax or cess under this act, or any other objections raised by the proper officer, and which are the explanations given by the importer exporter as the case may be, is the scope of the audit report. And last but not least, the premises. What are the premises which and where the audit can take place? And what does premises mean under the Customs Audit Regulations? The premises include the branch office, the registered office, warehouse, factory, or any premises where the import and export of goods takes place, or where goods are stored after imports and exports, after imports are made or before exports are made, including drawing of samples and testing thereof. What are premises? Premises is either registered office, branch office, factory, or any other premises where import and export of goods are stored, or a warehouse, or where the books of accounts, or all those documents pertaining to the import export of goods are ordinarily stored is part of the premises. Therefore, this particular audit is also known as premises based audit.
For detailed learning of all logistics subjects, visit www.logiveda.com.